Evening all and welcome back to Harry's Hot Rod Shop. Now, I did say I'd do some of these videos, so this is the first one of the series concerning this beautiful old horse. Now, I picked this horse up probably around about 8 years ago, okay? And I purchased it. I think this one came from a showman, if I remember correctly, and it sat in my barn and my storage for a while until said couple came along and said, we'd like to commission a horse, okay, for Z, X, Y, and Z reasons. They'd been left some money in an inheritance and they wanted to have a family heirloom as such. And they thought that this was what they wanted, okay? So we had a really good back and forth. And in my normal way, the same way I do with all the scoots, etc., I scribbled out loads of different designs of how it could look and what the colour scheme could be, and we had quite a lot of back and forth before we actually got round to sorting it out. Now at this stage, because this is what it did look like, there was quite a bit of damage on the tail, because again it is one of the areas that gets damaged. This is fiberglass, okay, so it's a fiberglass mould, and they're made in around about 8 parts. They are quite a complex things, and it is quite, well, I should say it's easier to do the larger ones than it is the smaller dobbies, because obviously you've got a bit more room to work. So where obviously all the fiberglass all fits together in the different panels out of bits of mould, yeah, there's obviously going to be cracks and things like that that had to be sorted. But the tail here connects to the leg there for a bit of extra stability. So again, there was a little bit of damage, so I had to sort all that out with fiberglass and some bits of filler. And I'd not seen a set of ears like on this one before, because they're backwards and most of the ears point upwards as such. So I'd not seen them like that. And again, people go, yeah, I don't like it, or I like that, or whatever. But I thought this was quite a unique horse. And like I said, I saved this from the scrap heap as such. So it was nice to be able to put that into a new life as such. So yes, we'd rubbed it all down. As you can see, I'd been round with the sandpaper, and we'd finished all the cracks. We ground them out and filled them, so made sure that all the damage was sorted before getting to the next stage, which is primer. So it is the point of, it's just like bodywork on anything. You have to spend the time doing it to get the decent finish, because otherwise, yeah, you're just putting paint on top of a mess. So with all the filigree here on all the designs, you'll see actually pop out, this is actually a dragon, okay? And it is a beautifully moulded horse, this one. It really is. It's a gorgeous one. So I'll let you have a look at that, and we'll see you soon.